If you're not at least good, but hopefully great at something, trying to take it out into the world and sell it as a product or a service is probably a bad idea.
I'm Marcus Whitney, and this is Create and Orchestrate.
Had a conversation today that sent the light bulb off in my head and made me realize how many conversations I could hopefully preempt and how many bad decisions I could get out in front of for other people if I tell this, what I told this person earlier today, to everybody out there. So here goes. This person asked me, how do you know what to do from a business perspective in terms of what kind of business you're going to get involved in? They made note that I'm involved in many different types of businesses, and they want to kind of understand, how do I know which ones to get into? Typically where people start is they talk about, oh, you got to have a real market opportunity, or no, here's the thing, like you got to be something you're really passionate about. Actually, neither of those is the main reason to do anything. The number one reason to do something is you actually have to be good at it. Like, if you're not any good at it, you have no business trying to do it out there in a world where you're going to be competing against hundreds or thousands of other people that are really good, if not great, at that thing that you might be really passionate about or really excited about. So there's two reasons ahead of whether or not it's a good market opportunity or you're really passionate about it that you should actually go forth and take on a business opportunity. The first is you actually can do it. Like, if you're no good at drawing, don't try to go sell your art. Work on getting good at art for the next 3 years and then go try to sell it. Go work for somebody, go to school, go out on the corner and draw 1,000 people over the next year, but don't just jump right into the business part of it, okay? And then the second thing is, do you have the time to do it? Do you have the time to do it? Can you actually devote the time and energy that it takes to really successfully run this business that you want to do? If you can't do those two things, you should not do a business. Everything that I'm doing right now, and this has not always been true, I've screwed up plenty trying to do things I had no business doing and I didn't have the time to do. But everything I'm currently working on, I'm halfway decent at it, and I've got the time to do it. If I don't have either of those things in place, I really need to look in the mirror and just say, you probably shouldn't be doing this thing. Why am I saying this? There are so many people who are not honest with themselves about A, do they even have the time to do this thing they're talking about? Or B, are they even any good at it? So many people will come to me with a business idea that they want to do, they're really passionate about, they've been reading up on it, all these various kinds of things. And then when I ask them about their experience in said thing, they'll basically say, well, I've been doing this other thing for the last 5 years, but this is what I really want to be doing. And it's tough because sometimes I don't know what to tell them. Like, I don't want to crush their dreams right in front of them, but the reality is they have a very small chance of being successful. Really, really small chance of being successful. I try to encourage them to, do nights and weekends, get out there and do it for no money. But what I really want to say is what I'm saying right now. If you're not at least good, but hopefully great at something, trying to take it out into the world and sell it as a product or a service is probably a bad idea.